Hello everybody and welcome to day 69 of my 365-day iPhone video challenge. It's 10 o'clock in the evening, so I am going to go at a pace. We have been talking about Patrick Lencioni's 5 dysfunctions of a team. We are on dysfunction 3, lack of commitment. Now, the biggest problem I see when I work with executive teams is that the team leader tries to gain commitment by consensus. And that's fine, and if that works, brilliant. But generally, I am yet to find any team that has total consensus. What I find is that someone will always not like a proposed idea, solution, proposal, course of action, and therefore, because they don't like it, actually they don't really agree to it, and they go back to their team that they lead and they do what I call the eye roll, where they go back to their team and go, they want us to talk about employee engagement, or they want us to do something about marketing, or they want us to do something about retention. And because they do the eye roll back with their team, actually the team then goes, oh yeah, no, you don't think that's important, you don't think that's a good idea, you think that's stupid, so therefore we're not going to do anything about it, and therefore nothing gets done. It's really important that when any idea, proposal, course of action is put on the table, that your people should passionately debate it. They should, if they have a problem with it, should be able to get it out on the table and say, this won't work because of this reason, this reason, this reason. You should do worst case scenario planning. You should do alternative ideas, whatever it may be. But once you've gone through that process with everyone around the table, they should be able to either agree and commit to the proposal, or even more importantly, disagree and commit. This is a process from IBM where you can disagree with an idea, but as the executive team, you will disagree to and still commit to it. And you will go back to your people and passionately talk about what that commitment is. And it's really important at the end of every meeting that whatever commitments have been made, that there are deadlines, there are defined responsibilities for people, and actions. Because if you do not give people what actions they're going to do, what the deadlines are, and who's responsible, it will not get done. And it still amazes me to this day when people walk out of meetings and they feel they've agreed to something completely different to what another person did. So it's massively important in the last 5 minutes to clearly define what those agreements are, what those actions are, and what the deadlines are. It's also really important to what they call cascading messaging, i.e. what are the agreed messages that we're going to send down to the other people that we lead, to the other team members, to the other company members. So everyone is singing from the same hymn sheet. You would be amazed, and I'm sure you work in organizations where you have seen people come out of a meeting thinking they've agreed something, but actually have agreed something completely different. And if you were to go back then and ask their employees what they told them about what those commitments or agreements were, you would get a completely different set of answers every time. And the only way to avoid that is to be really clear at a meeting that what everyone has agreed to and committed to, or disagreed and committed to, and make sure you have clearly got that down and everyone leaves the room knowing exactly what their actions are, exactly when the deadlines are, exactly who's responsible for what, and agreed the messaging to the other people within the company. That's it for tonight. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.